What's the deal, gang? How's everybody doing? I gotta go take my kids to school, but I saw a position setting up. We're looking for bottom wick entries here. Let's see if the early bird can get the worm today. I'm looking to have an entry off a bottom wick here, right here, this level 2740 ideally. Let's see how this works. Maybe not. If this is less than 10 pips, maybe not 5 pips. Yeah, we'll probably be looking at entries here at 2740.2. We'll see, maybe below the range, depending how strong this drops off the beginning of the candle. So lock in here. 10 seconds. Looking for a bottom wick first. If this comes up, well, if it breaks the previous wick high, then I'll dip, and then I'll come back here after I drop my kids off. I really don't want this candle to fill this, because once it fills this, it's highly likely we start coming back down. If you look at the 4-hour candle, right? Look at this. 4-hour candle is going to need some kind of pullback here. Oh, yo, why do I have all these levels? Get out of my face. Out of my face. Out of my face. Who's going to run the stream? The music will. How does spot gold look? Very similar. I'm not big on the fact that we made a top wick first. But if this starts heading straight down, like pushing heavy, we might have entries below the range. I'm also of the impression that we should be retesting the lows here at some point, right? And if you look at the hourly, previous hourly had no bottom wick. This hourly might create that bottom wick for it. Let's 2 hours say the 2-hour closed. All right, we are going to look for buys at this area right here at 2739.5. Chat, you know what? I'm gonna take a buy right here, and I'm gonna have I just took a buy here. I'm gonna look for another entry once we get down below here. If we do, I know we grabbed some orders. There's a chance we come down below there. But I think we should come up and grab some top wicks first. So let's see what happens. we might see a steeper bottom wick here, which will get interesting. You know what, gang? I'm going to close it right here at break even. I closed at -2 pips. I don't like how this is looking based on these levels to the left. This is a previous resistance that over here turned into a support. I'm going to wait for this entry. I think we have a chance to get to this area right here. I think we have a chance. I closed my trade at break even at -1.5 pips. I think there's a chance it drops down here. And I don't want to take that chance because of how this level played out here to the left. I closed that break even. I want to see if we can get the most optimal entry here. I don't have a stop. I just closed this at break even. I believe this candle has this little range if you really zone in on it, right? This is where resistance has become support before. I think the market has a chance to emulate that very move down here. So I just closed that. I'm not bearish, right? I didn't close it because all of a sudden we're wrong. I just think there's a high likelihood that there's a much better entry down here. And if we don't get it, right, if this drives up now, then I'll hop in on the volume candle after it drives up. But there's a chance this comes down to this area. Hold on a second, gang. I also have my kids standing at the door like this, waiting on me right now. Give me a sec. Why would you say it's gone? You got to look on the bottom of your book bag. All right. You girls ready? Are you ready? All right. Let's go. I'll take you to school right now. Let's go. Everybody out. Sammy too. Yeah, chat. I took a break even there. What I'm going to do right now is, since it didn't really come down to that area, to these areas, I'm going to go take my kids to school. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay? 10 minutes. Time me. If there's a red light, you guys already know the deal. Red light is mine. Green is for everybody. All right? So if you're on the sidewalk somewhere in South Florida, I suggest you go inside for the next 10 minutes. Okay? Because you might see Wix 9 jumping a curb or two. Capiche? Yeah, I think we got some time, to be honest. The way we printed the top wick and the way this candle didn't push heavy, it's telling me we might range in this area a little bit, just like we did over here previously, right? On this level to the left. I was really hoping for a quick move right there, but I think we might get stuck in something similar here. Okay, so let's wait to get out of this area. I'm going to turn on the music. And we're going to school. All right. You want to drive on the roof? You want to surf the roof? Roof surfing. Let's go. Super glue them to the trunk. All right, gang. Give me 10 minutes and I'll be right back. Enjoy the music for now. All right. Oh, more people at the Zoom door. If there's going to be more people at the Zoom door, I'll let you in 10 minutes. All right. See you soon. See you soon, gang.
This is a story about life, about struggle, about success. Not just mine, but yours too. Because whether you see it now or not, we're all trading something every single day. Time, energy, choices. That's life. That's trading. I wasn't always here. I wasn't always the guy you see on your screen. I started out just like most people, uncertain, broke, doubting the system, doubting myself. But one thing kept me going, the belief that life's biggest opportunities aren't given, they're taken, and I took mine. See, trading isn't just about charts, candles, or currencies. It's about discipline, patience, and the courage to bet on yourself. It's about understanding that every loss is a lesson and every win is a stepping stone. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the early mornings, and that voice in your head telling you to keep going when the rest of the world says stop. But let me tell you something. This journey didn't start with success. It started with failure. More failures than I can count. I remember sitting in front of my screen, watching the markets eat me alive, thinking maybe this isn't for me. But deep down, I knew it wasn't about the markets. It was about me. My mindset. My choices. My willingness to adapt, to learn, and to grow. The truth is, trading is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It forces you to face your fears, your doubts, and your limits. But it also shows you your potential if you're brave enough to see it. I'm here now because I refuse to quit. Because I learned to see every loss as a stepping stone, every setback as a setup for a comeback. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Success isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. This isn't just a stream. This is a movement. A space where we don't just talk about markets. We talk about life, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, not just as a trader, but as a person. Because the truth is, the charts don't care about you, but this community does. I do. And together, we're gonna rise. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready. This is where traders are made. This is where dreams are built. And this is where your story begins. Let's get it.
What's the deal, everybody? We're back. We are back. And I'm glad to have you here. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Did you guys like the new intro? That's our new intro. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, love you guys. Awesome. So, ooh, look at this. So, if we pineappled, and then pineappled, and then pineappled. Was it pre-recorded? Yeah, I recorded it last night. I was like, you know what would be good for an intro? Something inspirational. And then it took me about 2 to 3 hours to really write everything and like mess around with it, and then it took me like a good another like 2 hours to find perfect music, and then I had to match it up, and then I had to edit and cut and all that fun stuff. ChatGPT? No, there was no ChatGPT involved in the making of that intro. All right, I'm looking at the 30 here. We got a top wick. As long... Wow, that just... What the fuck is it doing? What is this? Is there news? There's no news. Oh, there's orange folder right now, building permit, but before... What the fuck was that? What's up with this whipsaw? It's going to need to open heavy to the upside in order for us to have a position here. Without a bottom wick. You see how we spoke about earlier when I was here about an hour ago or half hour ago when we said the previous hourly doesn't have a bottom wick. We might come down and create one for it. You see how it came down and created the bottom wick for it. That's what I meant. We might come down and create one for it. A Wix GPT. Yep, basically. It was all Wix GPT. Very interesting here in terms of price action. Or uninteresting. Uninteresting. So it's interesting what it did because I have no idea what the fucking reasoning for it was. What's up with this whipsaw? What was the reason for this whipsaw? Right? Unless that was just a lot of volume in that candle. That what we did in 30 minutes was we tapped support, tapped the higher time frame resistance, come down, tap the higher time frame support. You'd figure at this point it's going to make a decision, right? Right at this level, it should be saying, all right, up or down. This is where I'm going to decide this. So you're going to see a heavy push off this area, off 27.37, up or down. If it breaks down, good for us. We'll look for some positions on as it gets closer to the hourly closure. What I'd like to do is redo all these levels. Right, the daily has not flipped yet. Yesterday's daily closed bullish. I expect some kind of a steeper top wick today. I'd want to retest the highs, the resistance highs, which would probably be around here. Yeah, it'd be great if the daily can flip. Just might be later in the day. For now, it looks like the 4-hour might flip. Yeah, you see these candles are starting to print side by side. Might get some of that. Might get some of that printing on the smaller time frame as well. Let's find our support here. Let's find our overall resistance here. It's 300 pips. Okay. So if we hold support here, we're looking at 27.47 to fill the range up there. But if you fail and we continue heading down here, right, anywhere below 38, we're going to look for sells on the hourly closure. What's the idea for a trade? There's no current idea for a trade. I have to wait for the market to set up. What do you use for your data feed? Comics. Because you get like either Eurex or comics, right? Or something like that. You get the Euro feed or the American feed. So for now, we wait. Okay, 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 okay. Looking good here. Looking good for the hourly. Market's created a low here. It should be retest. It was retested really quick, right? Here's the deal. It should retest it on the smaller time frame and then eventually on a higher time frame. So if you look here, created a low. Very next candle, you see this came up here, came back down. Got a closure here, drive up. So I don't know if we need to retest that low per se, all the way down there. But these lows right here, 27.38, the previous support, I think we need at least this level for a bottom wick or for a decision area to drive up. So I think next candle might come down there. If we get some bearish closures below here, and we might even get it on the 15, but it's gonna have to really like plummet down, pull back up, leave a wick. Actually think this is a better level here. There. Yep, that makes more sense. Because now you have this little mini range within a range, right, that you really don't want to be in right here. On futures, there's way more range than on spot. Well, then on spot gold, you'll get a steeper wick, so you'll get to play a better entry, I think, than on futures. But we'll see. Any Lions fans in the building? No, but I'm sure there's a lot of Bulls fans and a lot of Bears fans. Half of you are Bulls, half of you are Bears. I'm pretty sure there's no Lions in here. But this fucking candle needs to Mufasa. Mufasa, bitch! See what I did there? Mind telling me how to get the same futures pair I'm trading you? Right there, GC1. Right there, you see? That's the instrument we're trading, GC1. I'm trading you. What was the idea of previous trade? Candle had the upper wick, right? It's fine. It was just, it had a massive push up. I thought we were going, if we weren't going to retest the wick, I just wanted it to the flip of the candle, right? If we weren't going to re-break the highs. But the way it started printing and holding, because you needed it to be a slingshot. As soon as you tap these areas, it had to fly. It kind of stuck around there. So I said to myself, yeah. Chances of that happening right now, if you look to the left, this range, and where we need to go right here to this area, based on the previous resistance, where over here it turned support, yeah, we're going to need to come down there. It did. It kind of smashed through it. And then pulled back up. Oh, let me add that. It's a break even. Break even number 108. People at the Zoom door. Got to be very careful in this range that we just spoke about, right? You don't want to guess in here up or down. You want a confirmation. So let the market do its thing and then hop on. Don't try to get ahead of it. What does spot gold look like? Very similar. Very, very similar. Very similar. People, Zoom door? No. No people at the Zoom door. Falcons fan? Yeah, but he didn't ask that. He asked anybody a Lions fan. Yo, Wix, check my chart I sent in Discord. Where did you send it? You'll be a Falcons fan again when they win the Super Bowl? Are you going to be a fan when they take a 30-point lead into halftime and still lose? They had the Super Bowls locked up, right? They had the Super Bowl by the balls. And they fucking let it slip away. Man, I don't like the Falcons, but I really didn't like Tom Brady. And when they gave him, when they just walked over and said, "Here, Tom, take the Super Bowl." Super Balls. Yeah. To do that in the Super Bowl is, yeah. I started not liking the Falcons more than I disliked Tom Brady. Killer sport? Nah, it's more of a crutch than a killer. But yeah. Mike Vick in prime time, only thing I care for about the Falcons. I have a Michael Vick jersey, but I'm afraid every time I wear it that PETA's gonna run over and like spray paint fucking, I don't know, fur on me or some shit. I got a Mike Vick Falcons jersey. Just maybe I'll hang this shit up behind me. Maybe not. Yeah, I wanted to get the Vic Eagles jersey, but rocket. I don't rock. I used to rock it riding my motorcycle all the time. On a bike, I'd rock it. Wear it on stream. I can show it to you. It's just over there, but the white and red. Got a number 7 jersey too? Yeah, I got a number 7, but it says Vic. All right, so 15 leg candle, 30 has flipped bullish. Maybe this 15 makes a top wick and comes down, but we're in a range. We're in side by side movement here. Let the market push in a direction. Used to sell the Michelin Nest throwbacks. Yo, see, when I was in high school, those were popping. Nobody wanted the swingman jerseys, right? You don't want the swingman jerseys, and I mean, no. Nobody wanted the champions jerseys. The swingmans, and then the Michelin Ness. Right? Those were the top two. And then you can get yourself like you can beg somebody to take you to the NBA store in New York, and you just get the authentic ones straight from the store. You know what my very first jersey that I ever bought was? The first jersey I ever bought was the Kevin Garnett Minnesota Timberwolves, the black jersey. And the second jersey I bought was the Dallas Mavericks Nowitzki, Dirk Nowitzki. I really want the old Sonics Sean Kemp jersey. Kemp, that's my favorite player. Sean Kemp, that was my favorite player. Yeah. Like when I came to America, right? I was like, damn. Like I was 95. I said what Sean Kemp was doing, that used to be my favorite player. And then I got to know the Knicks, and then I was like, all right, I like John Starks. And then White Chocolate came into the league, and then it was over. I was like, yeah, JW. That's my boy. That T-Wolves go hard. Yeah, I still have that jersey. It's still mint, and it's still go hard. It's probably one of the best jerseys. You know, the old school Atlanta Hawks jersey? I like that jersey, too. The old school one. Like, not old school, not the Dominic Wilkins ones, but the late 90s jerseys. Like the Millennium jersey. I'll have to say though, my favorite basketball sneakers of all time are probably the T-Mac Adidas, right? And the Gary Payton Nikes with the little mirror that they had on the side in like 95, 96. T2, T3s. I don't remember which ones they were. They're all comfy, yeah. What you got on now? Wearing the Habibi 11s right now. Your TradingView GC1 chart showing 15 close bearish because you are 10 minutes behind. Or 15 minutes behind. The Chancleta 98s? Oh, man. Yeah. You crazy, bro. You used to attract all the patasucias. All the patasucias. You're the man that's attracting them all. He said the Chancla 98s. That's wild. Yeah, the market can't decide what the fuck it's gonna do, but we said it. 15 closed as a leg candle, right? We spoke about this, so it highly likely comes back the other way. How far the other way, though? How do you do that with futures? I just click the position twice. I don't change the lot size number or the contract size, because then I'll forget it. I have to manage it, and I try to stay away from changing the size of the position. So this is interesting. Come up, come down, come up. Broke previous hourly lows. 9 minutes for the hourly to close. All right, here's what I'll say, gang. Oh, why am I on this chart? There we go. I'll say is we're probably waiting on this hourly closure. We got 10 minutes. We're printing side by side. Let's get a little more confirmation. Let's not guess up or down here. Let's have the market move. We'll hop on after. I'm bringing you guys outside with me. We're going to need some pump. Pump it. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Where is my lighter? You got to pump it up. Yo, who the fuck stole my lighter? What up, Eddie? You got a customer here? Got to fix some mansion's heater. They can't afford jackets. Well, if they can't afford jackets, they can't afford Eddie. I honestly have no clue where my lighter is. I feel lighter without my lighter. Which broker do you use? AMP Futures. AMP Futures. Yeah. Bastards took my lighter. I don't know who, but they took it. Now I gotta find it. You seen my lighter? Have you seen your lighter? Have you seen any lighter? What do I keep you around for? Get some matches? No, I used them up in the making of that video. Past that, I haven't even lit it. Oh yeah, it poured rain. And if it poured rain on my lighter, I found a torch, gang. It was pouring rain earlier, but if it poured rain on the lighter, it wouldn't be able to light up. This fucking torch just... Excuse me. Mi scuze. Mi scuze. Give him a drop. Bang. Where are you going, though? Are you going through Hollywood? Say goodbye. Say goodbye to Hollywood. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to Hollywood. Hollywood. I'm trading 300 contracts across 20 accounts. At what point do I start moving the markets? As soon as your entire dorm room and college starts taking that same position with that same lot size on that many accounts as you guys might be able to move something. Yeah. Hank the Bank. Hank Banks. Hank Bank. Still have all those jerseys you mentioned? Yeah, yeah. I have a lot of those. If those accounts are funded, you move nothing as they're all them. So your orders aren't real. That's a good point. It's kind of weird, right? The 4 hour is still bullish. All right, time frame side by side. I think we could get something on a smaller time frame. So we got 2 minutes here. Can we map out where we come down from? Is it back up above 26.36? 27.36? No, it's almost. Okay, gang. Lock in here. There's less than a minute to go. I don't like the fact that we pushed back up above 27.36.8 here, but we have some time left. Maybe it'll come back down close below. It's going to be a bit of a tougher approach or tougher read if it closes above here. That doesn't mean we can't look for sells. If it closes above, we're looking for sells here, 27.38 flat. As long as there's no bottom wick on the next candle, right? As long as it opens up with a top wick first. We close below 27. We'll see right now. I don't think we will. Lock in. We might have positions fairly quickly here at the beginning of the hourly. Or not. Or not. Little slightly different spot. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's here spot. It's still opened with bottom wick first. Not what I want to see just yet, especially since we closed at a support. So if we flip, it's the chance we start filling the entire wick up. I mean, the entire candle up to the left of us, right? So how do we confirm that? We wait for a closure. How do we confirm that it's not going to do that? Let's wait for a closure and act on it. Whether it's a 5 or 15 or the 30, it's going to have to be a volume candle that pushes through a range. So let's pay attention. Well, I'm not trading it here, and I'm not trading on XAU USD because it's on spot gold here. It's got no bottom wick. It's got a small one, and even if it does, if you can read that as a wick, it's 4 pips. Well, first thing you did was fill the range down, which took away your entire advantage point, right? So now you can't take a sell off 2707 here, because next time you come back to it, you're like, if you do come back to it after making this bottom wick and tapping a higher time frame support, right? If you do come back to this area now, you're likely to just smash right past it to the top of the range, which is here, which would line up with the closures of the candles, right? This wick, top of the range, lines up closed candles. So if you hold this, you're going to start filling all the way back up. So we don't want to hold this. We don't want to be in this range. We want the market to push. Or we want a range 2 breakout. And at this point, if you notice, range 2 breakout is up here. If we do that, that will be a range 2 breakout. Right? Range 1, range 2. Capiche? So you could play around with the range, right? Buy, so whatever you want, you know, but that's just not where my edge is. Let's close this. We don't need this. Let's go back to futures chart. I think the bananas and honey will mask the egg. Yo, honestly, lately I just can't eat eggs. I've had so much eggs over the last few years that, like, it tastes like cardboard to me. I just, like, every time someone brings up egg, I'm like, oh, I'm so over it. And I used to eat like 5, 6 every morning. And it's just, I can't even think about eggs no more. Wait, the eggs got to do 1 week on, 1 week off. No, I just 6 bumbuckla eggs. Feed the family for a week. Yeah, like if someone's making an eggs, I'll have a bacon, egg, and cheese, like on a croissant or something. You know what I mean? But lately, I don't know. I'd rather go to like Publix, buy their rotisserie chicken. I just buy the whole chicken and eat the whole chicken for breakfast. Right? You guys eat boneless chicken? I eat a full bone chicken. Full. You know, Mania, we have tasty eggs. Yeah, that's your boneless chicken. Where do you live? Right near the beach, boy. Eggs are either going in the smoothie or I'm having steak and eggs. No, you can't drink eggs. You gotta eat eggs. Stop drinking food, chat. Stop drinking food. The shit's meant to be eaten and broken down by your saliva, because your saliva has the enzymes in it to process all the nutrients from the food. Okay? When you drink food... Whoa. What the fuck was that? Oh, my vape. I put it down and it fell right on the soundboard. It fell right on. How about no? Thank you, vape. Bougie drinks eggs. Yeah, you should not be drinking food. Drink drinks. Eggs are the best thing God has created. I don't know, bro. They got this weird thing out now. It's called vagina. I mean, it's pretty on par there with eggs. Let me tell you. I don't know if you, man, go get you some. This morning, instead of eggs, go get you some. Anyone disagree in the chat? Go ahead, I'll wait. I didn't think so. Even the women in the chat are like, no, he's got a point. Clubhouse is into body butter. I have a feeling that's a bougie thing too. I don't know. There's always a woman here. SL. I know SL is always here. You know who's always here also? Where are my women mods? What are females at? That's a hobby thing? I should have known. Is your mom watching today? Probably. Hi, Mom. Anyway, this is a good game up on it. All right. Yeah, chat. Remember I was telling you before, we don't do transitional material here. It's like at this moment we're on vagina, and next thing you know, we might be in a position. This isn't like the Bible where everything goes in order. This is more of like the Quran. That's it? No reply to that? Vagina, 1,000 replies. Quran, nobody want to say a word? You guys are afraid they're going to start celebrating their favorite holiday. I love everybody. I'm just trolling you. Oh, man. Carly, that's who I was thinking of. Carly's always here, too. Carly's been here forever. Okay, so what the fuck? We just spoke about this as well, right? So highly likely, if we didn't make this bottom wick, we would be looking for sells at this level across. But remember what I said, because we made a bottom wick first, filled our advantage point, the whole range, we closed above the range. So if we flip, that's a bullish closure. That's a bullish flip at a support, right? If it closes bullish, that's your onion. But if it after this bottom wick, you can't look for this area for sells because it might blast right through it because the range runs to the top of this wick now, right here to the left. So there's a chance it might start filling that whole right up. That's why I wasn't looking for anything on top wick here. Oh yeah, I know, Jose. I know you've been here for a while. Right? You're the same guy that I always used to say, no way, Jose, right? I used to say that to you. What I will say, oh, good morning, Jay. What's up? No, they can't hear you. They think I'm talking to myself right now. Oh yeah, Jay's reminding me to tell you guys to like and subscribe because I forget to remind you guys all the time. Like and subscribe. We have won 78 straight trades with a couple of break evens in between. Thank you for reminding. But look at this. If we close bullish on the hourly, right? We're holding support. And then that would also be the futures 4-hour closure, a bullish closure with a top wick to fill. It might be a heavy bottom wick down to 29 for like 100 pips. But if this hourly holds and doesn't come back down to reflip, highly likely we have positions in the next hour, the next 30 minutes, maybe even NYSE open. I really have to see how this candle closes. NYSE open is in 16 minutes here, so lock in. We might be way up top here. Just like, appreciate that. Thank you very much. What are we at, like 5 likes? Amazing. About to set the record. My likes aren't updating. All I see is 5. All I see is rain. All I feel is pain. Got 50 likes? What the fuck is 50 likes? Let's get this shit to at least 200. 200. I mean, we've been on a pretty heavy streak, but there hasn't been too many days where we've had to wait till around 10 o'clock to get our positions. I mean, maybe like 5 days in the last few months where we've had to wait like this. And you know what? That happened last year also. When the first week back, it was like volume right after the New Year's. And then for like 3 to 4 weeks, it just kind of died down a bit between end of January, beginning of February. And then it came back heavy for quarter 2. Yeah, can we get to 200 likes? Let's do that. It's the easiest thing you can do here. You could be part of the community that tries to crack the YouTube algo. Here's an idea, Wix. Stop the streaming information and just take positions in the signal channel if the likes don't go up. Yeah, you're going to create a lot of enemies posting that in the chat, Jay. People are taking down your name right now. Screenshotting. Doing voodoo on Jay right now. LeBron Jay. What about the guys liking though? Yeah, that's why I can't dip, because there's people that actually like the stream. Damn. Well, Jay sound like a drill sergeant. Private Pain. That was a funny movie. You guys ever seen Private Pain? Was it Private Pain or something like that? Major Pain? Was it Major Pain or Private Pain? Something like that. Major Pain, right? Or Sergeant Pain. Major Pain. Yeah, I don't know. That was a funny movie. That's an old school movie. Little choo choo that could, yeah. Scared the shit out that kid. Yeah, this is fucking ugly. Look at this. Yeah. This is ugly. Oh my God, chat, it's Friday. I forgot. Gang, we're doing a giveaway. We're doing 2 giveaways today. 10:30. Stick around. About an hour from now, we'll give away 2 25K accounts right here on stream. Oh my God, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. It's Friday. Yeah, I gotta go smoke to that. Chat, I know you don't smoke. I noticed, man. But it's Friday. And I'm gonna get you high today. You ain't got no job. And you ain't got shit to do. I'm gonna go get that joint. We got a few minutes here. We got about 9 minutes till the scandal closes. We'll look to see if we can lock in on NYC Open. Oh shit! I forgot my mobile device. My mobile. That's what they call T-Mobile in Europe. They say T-Mobile. T-Mobile. Like, bitch, that shit's T-Mobile. Mobile. Yeah, chat, this is your chance. If you still haven't commented or still haven't entered the giveaway, this is your chance to enter. You have an hour to enter. So go comment on the reel on my Instagram from over the weekend. Actually, comment on everything just to make sure you got the right reel. I should just do that. I shouldn't even give you guys what to comment on. I should just pick a random reel from the week, because I post a reel every day, right? So I should just pick a random reel. This way you guys comment on everything and you don't know which reel I'm going to use. And I'm just going to pick a random reel and use that reel to pick a winner. Imagine it's somebody that's just talking mad shit in the comments. It's like, bro, your fucking strategy sucks. Your RR, where's your TP? Right? Imagine, and they win. I don't want shit from you. I see you guys entering right now. There's a whole bunch of comments popping up. Are we volumizing? Not yet. Is our music gone? Time for an inspirational speech. Can we move out of this range? For fuck's sake, I feel that. That's how I feel. Speech, speech, speech. I got a pre-stream inspirational speech for the intro. Do we need like a halftime speech too? We should do a halftime speech every morning for 9:30. I got to read up on some of the greatest coaches in football because some of them had some amazing speeches. I got to do some research. I swear, the best motivational speakers are like high school football coaches. You hear some wild shit on a high school field. You think we're going to get the break of the lows before GTA 6? Nah, I get flagged for national anthem. Can't do that shit. Plus, if we're doing that, you got to do like every nation that's in the building. By the time we get done with all the national anthems, the stream's going to be over. By the time you get to like, oh, say does that Star Spangled Banner, yeah, it's gonna be like 11 London close. This is some ugly printing here. Let's do the music. People at the Zoom door, come on in. What's up? Let's check. Jay's asking if Monday's a bank holiday. I feel like Matt Rife. You ever watch Matt Rife? Like every time someone in the audience asks a question, he's like, "This bitch just asked." No, I'm not calling you a bitch. I'm just saying like that's how he does it every single time. He's like, "This is what he just this fucking guy just asked me." It's a lot. Yeah, he's very funny. Yo, what the fuck is going on? Chat, no stream Monday. I mean, you guys can trade. I won't be here. The market will move. You're going to have the algos move in the market. You might not have wick entries. You might just have straight pushes. So, like, how often do you guys see, oh, fuck, what a bank holiday. What are you talking about? You guys seen my my reel on IG? This is us trading on a bank holiday. Hold on, where's that shit? You guys seen it? Yo, can we? Wait, how come I can't play it here? Oh, it doesn't show the audio. All right, wait. We'll look at it later. We'll look at it later. We got a closure coming up here. As long as we close below, we can take top of countries. If we don't close below, it gets a little more difficult. But we are respecting. I want to see this. If we're going to respect this 15 level. Yeah, there's no trading in here. There's going to be no trading in here. We're going to have to push and close outside the range. Normally boring ranges during the bank holiday. Well, that's what everybody seems to think, and that was like the common, right? That was like part of the common knowledge, but like it's become like a misconception that there's no volume on bank holidays because the algos seem to push on bank holidays to the levels that it needs to get. And then it'll range, right? You'll get your push to fill the range, and then it'll range wherever it needs to be. Just not the same movement. So we've tried to get out of this range multiple times, multiple up, down. We keep wicking up and down, but we're still stuck in here. If we're stuck in this range, do we want to trade it? Probably not. No Asia Zoom Sunday night then. Banks are open Sunday night. We will do a private Asian session. We will absolutely do that. So if you're part of the Signal channel, you have access to that. Make sure you show up. We will still run the Asian session. And I'll do another giveaway for everybody in the Signal channel on Sunday. You said some shit like 2 weeks ago, and ever since, I haven't had a losing trade. I say some shit every day. I mean, I said some shit 2 weeks ago that probably connected with you, right? But there's value here every day. Yeah, no, we will still run private Asian session on Sunday. We will trade. We will do a giveaway. We will have a regular session. And then we will rest on Monday. Moving. What's up with this inverted staircase? What are you doing? Jesus. Cheese and rice. Change my perspective on risk and emotion. Did you get stuck in a trade too when I got out and I walked you through it? Was it one of those days? There can be volatility during bank holiday, but not higher volume. Spreads will be higher as less liquidity. My issue with holidays is they don't move like volume or no volume, right? The candles do not print when they're filling the range the same way that they do on a regular, full work day when markets are being run by traders or by people moving shit around. Can you share thoughts on the benefits of negative RR? Well, there's nothing beneficial about it if you're not winning trades. There's no benefit to negative RR. There's benefit to not having RR as part of your equation and not paying attention to it because your strategy is based on something else. But if your strategy is based on RR, there's no benefit to having negative RR. This is where this is Schmidt price action. Wow, this is so Schmitty. This is NYSE open right now. At 30 broke the lows and flippity pippity pop. Look at that. Irrelevant, irrelevant, irrelevant. This doesn't mean anything. We're still within this range. We whipsaw it up and down. Like, there's nothing telling us this candle's not going to whipsaw and all of a sudden start breaking the lows here. For now, we have bearish structure, if you notice, right? We're lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Till this high is broken. Technically, till this high is broken, you don't break structure. Broke the lows to break the highs. All right, good. Looks like some waiting is involved. Like anything you do right now, right? I don't know. Maybe you do have a great edge here, right? For me, this is an arbitrary push. There's nothing telling me that this is going to continue up, or we're far ahead probability wise, right? You might be ahead, but nothing telling me you're overwhelmingly ahead. Did it break the high here? It will. Just pull back. Support. Bounce. Whipso number 8 incoming. This fucking thing. Hank's closing his sell right here for 10 pips. Hank, how many trades you got in this range right here? Support, resistance, support, resist, support, resist. You're in over 20 trades. That's his shit. He just does the range bounces. He likes to show the smaller time frame the range. Like, he's figured it out where he's comfortable. Like, the shit that makes sense to him. Nothing beats logic. And experience. You need a Hank strategy? You gotta join his dorm, his fraternity. It's the frat strategy. What the fuck, gold? I can't get jiggy with this shit. Push. Still at 26.6. Oh yeah. I lost subs overnight. I don't know how that's possible, but I lost. Every morning, every night I go to bed, it's a certain amount. Every morning I wake up and it's like half of that. YouTube fucking with it. How can we win more and lose? It's wild. It's literally wild. Like, how many people, mentors or people did you learn from? The only mentor I've ever had was my dad. That's the only person that can say, I'm proud of you, and actually mean it. Everyone else, nobody in this world can say that and actually mean it. You buying subs, huh? No. Don't fucking sub bot me. I'll flip out. But in general, I mean, the only mentor I've ever had in life, trade, I've brought a lot of the lessons that my dad taught me, right, into trading. If you listen to the intro, trading and life is very similar. But specifically when it comes to trading, I never had a mentor, but I learned something from everybody that I used to, respect that does this. No matter how much we troll, I have major respect for Raja. I got major respect for Q and Alex G and all, like no matter how much we troll each other, like I have a lot of respect for those guys. They've obviously done something correct, right? I got major respect for Don. I got major respect for Ted. Like just for the community wise, I got respect for people even like because I picked up certain things from all of them along the way. Like yeah, like scammers maybe. I'm not here to judge the character of the person. You asked me which people I've learned from and picked stuff up from and just kind of, and it was just like the same way you guys do it, right? You try to do your due diligence and get the correct information, right, and not listen to the bullshit. But what voices do you really hear in the industry the most over the last decade? Those were the voices. Those were the voices that were out there on social media because everyone else didn't really care. Everyone else wasn't like they were trading. Like you're a profitable trader. You're not on social media 10 years ago. You're taking your money and you're doing the shit, you know, on your own. So whoever was out there, I don't know about the you know, I'm not a judge of their character. I just try to take in whatever I'd hear. Sometimes they'd say some wild shit or some complete bullshit, but sometimes there would be a lot of value in what they said. They might have heard things somewhere else, and you gotta do your due diligence and really figure out like we said this in 2022. Nobody should be getting scammed. There's so much info out there, right? This is 2025. No one should be getting scammed. It should be very simple to do your due diligence on the internet and look shit up. Mamba, I've never watched anything of Mamba, so I've never like I know he was out there, I guess 5, 6 years ago, but I've heard of it. I've never watched a single thing of Mamba, so I wouldn't know. But like those other guys, yeah, I used to turn on the streams. I used to look up the seminars. I used to search everything on YouTube University. Okay, okay. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Re-break these highs. Break all these wicks. Why is it glitching like this? Why are we frozen right now? Thank you. Where does the name Wix come from, Wix? I don't know, bro. I just build websites and shit. Figure it out. It's got nothing to do with the industry, right? On spot, it's not gold. I'm not really looking for specifically a break of the highs. I need a closure, but I would like the break of the highs. And I don't just need a closure. I need a closure with a top wick. Otherwise, we might be waiting on the hourly. Right? This is just a 15 closing. And it's highly likely that you're going to see a drive up first before coming down. There's no bearish momentum to close out this candle. Unless you see no top wick, that might be a resistance, and you might come straight down without ever making a top wick. But there is a top wick here, so there's range to fill. So with momentum, you see it's coming up first. Gold's being gold, is doing exactly what you'd expect it to do. Left a little wick, so as it closed for the candle, final momentum is bullish to close out the candle. You're highly likely to fill that wick first before making a decision, which you did. The issue is that wick is only 4 pips, right? So you don't know if you're filling 4 pips, 20 pips, or if you're filling 40 pips. right? You just know you make a top wick, and typically you would flip bearish on this candle because we don't really have a top wick on the previous one. But the hourly's still open, right? The 30's still open. The 30's got a bottom wick, driving off of support. The hourly's got a bottom wick as well. So all we need is some range to be created, and we will look for positions. Damn, Jules. That crappy internet. Something going on. It's like your fourth time hopping in Zoom. Jules, where are you from? You're from Ukraine? Or Russia? Maza Russia. Yeah, back in the day, I think we would have played this range 3 or 4 times. That's just not the way I trade now. Oh, fuck, my bad. I was just saying, so what I was saying, I said there, we were just talking about this, making the top wick, right? And flipping bearish. We know that's going to happen. That's what it did. It made a top wick, flip bearish, and I was pointing out that this is a decision-making area, right? This is where the market makes a decision for this range. It's either going to hold this or it's going to skyrocket right off of this straight up to fill the range, right? So it's decision-making time. It looks like it's coming up to fill the range, but I'm not going to take this, the rebreak of the highs. There's some room to come up here, but I want to make sure that that range exists. So I will wait for a candle to create that range. Like it does exist here previously, but I want to make sure it exists here right now. I want this candle to actually clear it, and then we can look for it. If it doesn't clear it, right, we could come right back down. We could close here for all we know and come right back down. Yeah, back in the day, we would have been in here on the rebreak of the highs. Once it held here, rebreak of the highs. It's just, yeah, high quality position, maybe like 65, 35, just not the way I trade now. I'm not on mute. We're good. Five's about to close. 15 still open. What was that, 8 pips? I'll give you 10 on the dot. You got a trade today? Yeah, we had a break-even trade at like 7:30. No, it was, I'm sorry, it was like 755.8. Give me the pop. The pop. This is good. This is good. Let it push. Let it push. Further it pushes, the better it is for us. Use fibs? No. So lock in here, gang. We might have positions before the close of this candle. We're going to need to push up about 47 if we want positions before this closure, before the hourly closes. We're going to have to really push up here. And then we will look for entries once this range is filled. Once it's filled, right? Very counterintuitive. This 4-hour candle for the futures. Why is fucking trading views lagging so much? What's going on? Hello? What? Yo, I don't know what the fuck that was. Five minutes for this hourly, for the COMEX 4-hour candle. Please answer my question. I didn't see what you asked. It's the internet which was lagging. Once you buy after that sweep and 5 closing bullish. Let's go to the 5. Where? Over here? I made that top wick first. I just don't have a guarantee that it doesn't flip there. There's a level there. So I want to really base what I'm doing not on the 5, but on the 30, the 1. and actually the 4-hour closing as well, right? We've mapped out a couple of levels here for entries. And the next candle is highly likely to make a top wick. Let's see what happens. Can we get down to this level? If we can tap this area, we might have entries beforehand. Can we come down a bit? 3 minutes here, huh? Hopefully, I'm not going to take an entry right now. Ideally, this comes down and gives us a bearish closure. I don't want this 5 to flip now, right? Because a bearish closure on this 5 means this hourly is closing with some bearish momentum. There's 2 minutes left, so maybe that bearish closure can drive into the next hour and give us that bottom wick that we want, right? To give us the optimal entry. It might not, but it might flip and drive here, right? But the key is to get the most optimal entry. Two minutes. 2 minutes is a lot of time. Careful. I mean, we've waited all morning. If we get what we are looking for, we're gonna take it. Chat, give me a second. I'll run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, and we'll look for the opening of the next candle. Yeah, that would have been funny if we just went through that trade muted. I mean, that wouldn't be funny. That would not be funny at all. Who said anything about funny? Definitely not funny. Ha. Very funny, Gold. Very funny. Haha. I didn't even dry my hands, bro. They're still wet. don't control the markets. I just react. Just looking at what we're mirroring, and looking at the drive from the last time we came up. The closure here gave us wicks to here. The closure here where we're headed right now, that next candle gave us a wick to these areas. Can we tap this area and head down to here? If we do, and we flip bearish on this candle, I will take a buy. Capiche? Because I will have the impression that we're going to need to retest the highs here before any kind of move down. So let's see. Let's wait for this to start printing. These levels are that I've put up so far. Those are entries for after closure, not as we're printing. So let the 15 close, maybe the 5 if it pushes up all the way through to here to 49 areas, right? 49.5. If we get up there, then these levels come into play before the closure. Oh, close the door to my office. Right near the beach is ugly today? Yeah, well, gold's right near the beach today, too. Fuck kind of pump is that? He'll just drive it out of steep bottom wick. It doesn't do that on spot gold. It'll give the steep top wick or the steep bottom wick. How you flip the chart? Alt I. Like this? Yeah, Alt I. Chat, I'm gonna take a buy right here. Right where we are right now. Just took a buy at 2748.2. So lock in here. It might pull back further, right? And market's pulling back, but this is a strong support for the first time after we've created the range. So let's see if we can refill that range back up. I'm going to close full here for 26 pips. W. Congrats, everybody. Just closed full, 26 pips. No drawdown, straight up off our level that we marked off here, right? There was a reason that level marked off, and we just sniped right off of it. Right there. Right off that level. 26 pips. Congrats, everybody. Now, we have a closure coming up in 1 minute. Stay locked in. Let's see if we get a wick left. W. W, W, W. There's a reason we took that. And you're seeing it. If you need to wait 5 minutes, you should be at the very least break even. Because if it comes down and taps your break even, we're heading down for the 15 closure for bottom wicks. You feel me? Is that your stop loss down there? No, I don't trade with a stop loss. I only do that. I only use that tool to show my entries. I don't have a stop. I don't have a TP. Everything's dynamic. So the red and the green you're seeing, that's just the tool. That's how it prints. All I use the tool for is just to show where I entered. That was 2 positions. 2 positions, 13 pips each. Total, 26 pips. Gold did not move 26. It did not move 5. I closed right here, moved 13 pips. I closed right there, and now it's moved further. See? See this resistance right here, from which the market needs to come back down to this area, right, where we have marked off again. So that's the reason we close. As soon as we fill this range, it doesn't matter if it's 5 pips, 8 pips, 13 pips, or 25 pips. It matters where that level is. The reason I closed there, right, and I'm going to look for a higher time frame retracement once we close on the 15. 2 positions, 13 pips each, 26 pips total. Every day, same shit. I mean, yeah, maybe it gets boring. Maybe it gets annoying, right? Maybe you're sick and tired of seeing the same fucking trade in my reel. Or every single day, it looks like the same fucking trade in my reel, right? But we just keep doing the same shit over and over. Damn, that's a 67 win streak right there. Chat, we're almost at 66 wins in a row. Drop some likes for win number 65. We're gonna get to 0 at some point. Yeah, but that position saw 0 drawdown. As soon as it tapped, we came back up with momentum, volume, we filled the range. We're waiting on a 15 close here in about 3.5 minutes, so we can look for positions down here. Really based on levels that we've driven up and filled the range from before. You see this wick, after market tapped these areas. This is what we just did, right? Tap these areas, so I would expect the next candle to... This area is already tapped, right? If we come down again, I'd expect to break that. And where does the market go after that? Bang. Bang. That falls in line. This is where we're going to look for that bottom wick on the next candle. We get it, great. We don't get it, you're still winners today. You go for 2 ticks? I just play the range. I don't look at the numbers. Gold's going to determine the numbers. The range is going to determine the numbers. You determine the trade in the range. Zero drawdown, straight to fill the range, straight back up to fill the wick. Win number 79 in a row. Congratulations. 79 straight wins. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you. That a dope beat to step two. Step two. Amazing. Amazing. What time frame was that? All the time frames. $15 closing in 90 seconds. This, I'm not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of us closing back in range. I would rather close above the range and look for entry here below the range than close below the range, because that's us holding resistance. Next candle might come down much heavier than if we close above the range. Without, the 30 still doesn't have a bottom wick, right? Might be this level down here. Depending on how the next candle opens and how this one closes, let's see. There's 45 seconds here. Yeah, I think we're gonna look closer 45.6. It's just this right here. This is what I really want to mirror. Let's see. It might be a bit sooner than 45.6. We might be here at 46.4. 20 seconds. Is that it? I need a bit lower, just a bit lower. Right here. I want these wicks. 464. A lot of range to fill here. You know, I think we'll come up and make that anyway. Let's see. Chat. I'm gonna take a buy right here, right at this level that we just tapped. 46. Right here. 46.3. Historically, this is based on what we've done previously here. I'm going to take another buy right there. Just took another buy off this level. As we tapped it. Quite a few areas here for pineapples. Next area down here, 45 flat, around 45 flat. 44.6. was a strong push up. Might see a strong rejection, but that's the reason we have pineapple areas. It's saying I want those wicks, yeah. Might see a flip. 30 flip, hourly flip. Didn't quite get there. Alright. What the fuck was that? So a little bit of profit and then right back down. All right, shall I lock in? All right, closing full right there for 21 pips total. 21 pips total among 4 positions. Just closed. You might see this flip. Personally, I don't care. I'm just collecting my bits and pieces. W. 21 pips. Let it drive. Let it do what it wants to do. I'm just gonna keep doing this shit over and 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 over. How did they do that shit in Wild 'N Out? What did they say in Wild 'N Out? Win number 80 in a row. 80. Win number 80 in a row. Choo choo. Over and 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 over. Choo choo. What if spot's still in drawdown? I don't know. I'm going based off the chart that I see. If spot's still in gold in drawdown, I believe this will come up. Personally, if you look where you're rejecting from, this is the decision-making area on spot gold. This should have been your entry right here. It's a much easier read on spot gold than it is on the futures chart. On spot gold, we're taking 2 positions. We're taking one here. Right, as it came down, we took one here. And spot gold, this should have been your win right here. This difference, 12 pips. But if you do that on, if you have multiple positions, right, that would be 24 pips, like it is for me. Well, for me, it's 21. So it did do very similar things. You just have to take it at your chart's levels instead of my chart's levels. But for the most part, it's doing the same. It's doing very similar things. Wow. That's just what it is every single day. Every single day. This came back above entry. You could have made a little more. Probably still will pull up. We'll see. And as it breaks lows, like, you're still valid, right? If let's say you were in positions there, still there, and it starts coming down, you're still valid for pineapples at these areas. But you guys you're all in profits. I want to hear nothing. You're all in profits here. 100% it came back to entry. Can it drive up further? Yes, but then we'll take it off the 30. We'll wait for it to do the same thing off the 30. We'll get a 30 closure here in 5 minutes or in 7 minutes, right? My big thing here, 15 respected this area, right? 5 respected, 15 respected. If the 30 respects this area, maybe the next hour, you know how time frames flow into each other? Maybe the hourly will respect this area, and then we're heading down. So I want closures above. So you count 2 positions of 10 pips as 20. Yeah, I would count the combined total of all my positions, right? Let's say we closed somewhere in between. I had 8 positions. You would count the combined total of those 8 positions for pips, because some would be negative, some would be positive, so you would have to count the combined total. So why would we not count the combined total of all the positions when we're winning, right? That's also what you guys do in losing, right? If we take 10 positions and I lose freaking like 180 pips, 200 pips, you guys count that as losing 200 pips, right? Multiple positions at 50, 100 pips each. Thank you. And so we count the combined total of all the positions. So that wasn't 2 positions. That was technically 4 positions. It wasn't 2, it was 4. I got 21 pips off 4 positions. The previous trade, I got 26 pips off 4 positions. My entries are they're 2 contracts per position. Yes. So whenever the trade is done, I look at my profits and I see how many contracts worth of profits I have, and that's how I count it. And first trade was 26 combined between all positions. Second trade was 21 combined with all positions. W. Now we wait for the 30, but we also have a giveaway to do. Can you quickly explain the concept of no wick, no range? You just answered your own question. No wick, no range. That's what it means. Wicks, we know that wicks are ranges on a smaller time frame, right? Whatever wick is left, that's a range on a smaller time frame. And if that's a range on a smaller time frame, technically wherever you open up, then the bottom of the wick of the next candle will be the bottom of the range as you start filling, right? That's why they say wick fill, because that's a range fill. Gold's very technical pair. It fills ranges. We know that, right? So whenever you have a wick fill, you're just filling the smaller time frame range. And if you don't have a wick, that means you don't have that range. Does it mean market can't go anymore? No, there might be enough volume for the market to continue driving and create the range, right? But no wick, no range, which means the probability of your trade heading that direction goes down, right? So why would you want to settle for a lower probability when you can just wait for a higher probability that has that wick? Bro, I don't care how you count my positions. This is how I count it, right? This is how we've always counted it. And I'm not counting those 4 positions as 4 wins. That's 1 win. I'm just telling you how much worth of profit I made, right? How many pips worth of profit I made. What really matters is the balance in my terminal, right? And that trajectory is like this. It shouldn't matter to anyone else how many positions you opened. Yes, in futures, because it gets averaged out, I would agree with you, because it matters how much I have total on the table and where the average entry is, right? But I can't put my average entry, you guys, because I'm entering in different places. So for you guys that are on XAU USD, this would be the most, middle of the line solution to have everybody understand and be comfortable with what's going on. Where I take positions there and then count them as its own separate, pip gain or whatever it is. And then if for some reason some are in a loss and some are in a win, then it makes it really easy to count the pips, right? Because then you can say, all right, this one lost 6 pips, that one made 10 pips, we're at a net +4, right? So that position made plus 4 pips, right? It wasn't a loss for 4 and a win for 10. No, it was a combined one trade, one idea. I was in it at the same time, just at different areas of, entries different. So I mean, I really don't care how you have it, bro. You want to do it however you want to do it. It doesn't change the fact that we haven't taken a loss since November 27th, and that we've like triple or quadrupled whatever the loss, the biggest loss we've ever had, like many times over. We've, since then. It's all that matters. All that matters is the amount of money in your checking account. That's what's confusing. It was spend enough time here, you won't be confused. It doesn't confuse anyone. There's maybe like 2 or 3 people in the stream confused. And that's because they're new here, right? There's less than 400 watching right now. Like, there's got to be no new people here. I don't think anyone's confused. Have you always take 2 positions to start trading? No. I take 2 positions in places where I'm confident. It's very rare, but sometimes you'll see me open up 1 initial position. Very rare. When I see less volume, and then my pineapples will be 2. But like 90% of the time, it's always 2 positions. Yeah, 30 pushed up. I just gave that whole speech about not being able to eat eggs, and my girl just walked in here with this. You think I'm gonna eat those eggs?
How about no?
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
Good nutrition. It's better than drinking them. Some of you guys drink them. If this area gets respected again on the 1 hour, would you still be interested in buys or really want it to be above the range? It's a good thing to think about. Honestly, there's potential here for this 30. That is a great closure. That's a great closure. But yeah, you know what? No, it respected here on the 5. I can't disregard that. You really want to be pushing up. You really want to have this top-down analysis, right? You want everything to line up. And after those couple of dubs in this area, yeah, I'm either gonna wait here on this hourly and then a bottom wick, or I'm gonna wait on this hourly, or unless we push up in the next 15-minute candle and get that closure above here. Then on the 15, I can take this. This is a pretty decent area across the board that we just respected. Except it's only on the 5, right? The 30, the 15, the 30, the 1 hour, everything's bullish. So I would still say we're gonna come up further, but you're gonna need some candles back in the range. If we can get to like 27.47 areas, yeah, that would look lovely for entry. Thing is, we just kind of wiped out all these areas, right? We've grabbed all these orders already. And if we grabbed all these orders, why are we stopping at resistance, right? We got to continue driving. And if we can continue driving, then I'll hop on, because right now we've paused that resistance area, and the probability of the drive, even though doesn't go down significantly, it still goes down. So it's kind of settling for a position here, right? Unless you get that nice bottom wick without ever getting a top wick, you're back down in range here, which you might get. But at that point, right, you're respecting the 5 level, closing back in range. And now the hourly might flip, right? Or the hourly might close below here. And if the hourly closes below here, you're probably not coming back to that entry, right? Next candle, somewhere around this area. So it's gets a little difficult here, and I probably would like to wait for the hourly. Because if this 30 is going to ride up, it should do it now. This is the level to come up from right now. Actually, this is the level to come up from. Right there. Right? Last time you had a I would. Yeah. On the 1 hour, yeah, I would look for buys there. What I'm saying is look at the 30 closure here. I'm sorry, Jay's asking if I look at it for 30 or the 1 hour, but look at the 30 closure. You see that line right there that runs across? That's exactly where we closed. Where did the next candle create the bottom wick? If we're mirroring the move up, right, it created the bottom wick right here. So honestly, maybe even off the 30, it's not a bad idea. Got to see what happens, because now the hourly, how much we have? 26 minutes. Maybe if we have like 10 minutes to go, let's see how long it takes to get there. Because if it's like 8 minutes to go in the hourly, then the hourly is obviously going to close bullish, right? Or 5 minutes to go in the hourly. Or if it closes bearish, it's a leg candle, then you can look for pineapples down here or down here. Because next hourly is going to have to make a top wick after this whole bullish move. We're going to have to make some kind of top wick in order to, you know, make a decision. Or highly likely it does. So it really depends. It might come up from here, but this is the area historically right there. That's where that wick came down to, and that's probably where you want the market to repeat itself, right? And if it doesn't come down there, but you get a bearish 30, that would be incredible, because then that's bearish momentum to begin the next hour. Highly likely the next hour starts off with the bottom wick to this area, and then you can look for that. So it doesn't have to look like it looked last time, but it does have to tap those same price points, or it should. Right. The issue here is there's so much time left in this hour. It's 25 minutes, so we can tap this area. We don't have to reject. We continue driving. Right. I'll be waiting for either the hourly close or for us to get much closer to the hourly closure. Maybe like within the last 10 minutes. If we start tapping this area within and there's like 8 minutes to go on the hourly, yeah. I'll look for buys there, because at that point the hourly is either going to close bullish, and if it closes bearish, it's a leg candle, right? So like it puts us in a good position to, or probability still on our side to come up, make top wicks. Or maybe if it should definitely at that point get up to this range, right? This resistance at 47. We don't know if it fills the wick up to here, but this would be the first resistance in the way, right? So if we get entries here, the very initial resistance as we're coming up is up here, right? Maybe that's the top wick at this area if we close below, right? So you might end up playing the top wick of the next bearish candle, if that makes sense, right? So if this closes like this, and the next candle takes us down to these areas, right? To here, right? If you're looking for buys, yeah, this candle might flip bullish, come up, but then that's just going to be a top wick at this area to then eventually, you know, do this. That's your advantage point. That's your advantage point at this point right here. So yeah, I'm just waiting for it to get closer to the hourly closure at this point. But you might get this bearish closure on the 30, right? It might not come back up and flip. It's okay. Like there's a resistance area there, we understand, but where's it? Is it on the hourly too? Yeah. All right, so that's what's going on for now. But with 25 minutes to go, it's a little tough for me to take this entry here, because I don't know, there's too much time in the hourly. The hourly could come down heavily bearish. That's it. at this point, yeah, here when situations like this, for me, it's really how you know how close we are to the closure. If we're gonna take it before the closure, how close are we to closure? But look, it made this bottom wick in the first 10 minutes of this 30, right? It can tap this area and right up heavy. We have this marked off. So I don't know. Let's see what it does. Exactly, gold digger. We tapped the area on the dot. Yeah, we did. Yeah, if it comes up here, I'm okay with it. So we've made our profits. I'm gonna wait on this candle get closer to closure. Just think about it. Even if it starts coming up now, right? Even if we reject, that's bullish momentum to close out the hourly. We're probably gonna come up afterwards. So any kind of pullback, we'll see. We'll get in on it. That might be it. That might have been it. We might have had that level sniped. Yeah, look at that. You see, historical price data wins. You see that wick after that closure at this area? Right on point. Market just repeats over and over. But remember, this is the first resistance. So this is probably, if you're taking that beforehand, you're probably managing risk here. I'm probably closing full right there. If we were in there before that. Because at this point, it has another decision to make, whether it's going to continue to re-break the low or it's going to start driving heavy. You were at the door? Oh, my bad. I didn't know. Level on the dot here, right? This is what we just discussed. Amazing. We don't have to be in here to build confidence, right? Just knowing what we're doing is correct. That's got to be confidence building. You sniped it? Good job. Good job. Yeah, I mean, it looked good. Here's the deal. If this wick is not here, if we're not side by side, if this candle cleared that wick, fine. If this wick is a bit lower, fine. We're probably taking this too. But at this area, with this wick here, we filled the range, and now we're refilling it again. It's just less confirmation. I like the initial drive and the initial fill of the range. I don't like the second and the third, right? Unless it's a really higher time frame, the hourly, the 4 hour. Just how it is. You know how many times during Asian session I have these levels marked up? It'll bounce off them and drive, but I'm not in them because it's less volume. Asian session, it really has to be a higher time frame. It happens all the time. But you also, like I said, you also don't want this wick. The very fact that this long wick was created before takes away from this position because that range has been refilled already. If this wick doesn't exist here, this is the first. Then this 30 is the first time we're driving through here, right? If this wick is only like up to here, this was been the first time we're driving through that range. So we know for a fact that's going to get filled, or with 90% certainty, right? So we can take that, but we've already done that, and it came down, and now we're doing it again here. So there's things in favor of the trade, and there's things that go against taking a position at that area. And when it's kind of arbitrary like that, I try to stay away from it, or I'm a little extra careful or a little more patient. And yeah, I'll miss these sometimes, but I still catch my positions on the daily, right? So, I mean, every single day we still get them. So it's not like you're missing out much. You're just being more selective on your positions. Even though this was correct, this was beautiful. Look at this, right? Fucking beautiful, but such trading. You don't have to be on every entry. You can't be saying here, fuck, I should have been in there. That was a perfect level. Like, no, this shit plays out so often. You will miss plenty of positions. You will take entries. You'll be more selective. Whenever you feel like that, I think that's a good feeling. You're being extra selective with what you're going to take, right? There's a reason we're on an 80 win streak, on an 80 trade win streak. Hold on. Let me update that record too. We haven't updated the record. 394 wins. Right, we just said this is your advantage point. Once you get up here, I would probably close because this is the very next resistance. This is where market once again has a chance to make a decision. And so far it's made the decision to hold the area. Yeah, you got to move the decimal point over. Let's just miss the waters. Wait, did he post results somewhere? Where did you post results? I'm not even. Nice, nice. But I'm not taking all those positions. You're taking your own positions. You're a savage. I love it. This. Oh, you guys have both outdone. Sorry, gang. We're having a conversation here on the Zoom. I'm not talking to myself. I swear. Yeah, everyone's sharing their results in the Zoom. You guys have outdone me on like a daily basis for the last week. But based on the same thing, yeah. A lot of you took entries here. Yeah. Yeah, this would have been fire. Look at it, really on the dot. Happens all the time. It happens all the time too. What do you consider overtrading? Whenever your mental capital is spent and you're not thinking clearly. Then you're overtrading. Fuck these scandals, I'm going to the casino. Yo, Eddie, is that where you are right now? I'm about to get fucking, hold on, copywritten for that. You're by the casino. Bro. You're like 10 minutes from my Airbnb. Maybe even less. One of them's Dania. Why does it look like you're on a bus, though? Just like a bus route. 12 minutes here. Yo, we have a giveaway to do, by the way. We have, how much time we have? We have 12 minutes for the hourly? All right, yeah, let's do a giveaway. I think we could do it in time. Fuck, does anybody remember the app I used? Oh yeah, it was it's like Instagram. Okay, so I think everybody commented, right? If you haven't, you have up until I put in everybody's names right now to go comment on the post to be entered into this giveaway. This was an amazing entry here for anyone that took it on the 30. He got the grin. Oh yeah. All right, chat. Hold on. I think we're ready for our giveaway. Comments are still coming in. Let's go. Let's do our giveaway. Post the URL in here. And let's run it. Let's see who the winner is. Giveaway winner number 1 is and the winner is let's go. And the winner is, y'all thought I won, didn't you? Yogiswara. Congratulations, Yogiswara. Yogiswara. Congratulations, my man. You gotta DM me from this account on Instagram. You gotta DM me. Are you in the chat? Are you in the chat, Yogi? You're in the Zoom too? W, hold on. Let me take a picture of your name. DM me on IG from that name with your full name and your email and the proof that you follow the IG and sub to the YouTube, just like a screenshot, right? And once you do that, I'll have your credentials and your confirmations all emailed to you. All right? Wix is an 8-year-old stuck in the body of a 39-year-old. Get me out this bitch! Missing kindergarten playground. Damn it. All right. Can we do another one? Can we do another one? Will it let me do another one? So let's run another one. I think I got to do the next one in an incognito tab because It just, I think it only lets me choose once. Oh, hold on, let's do that again. Okay. Let's run giveaway number 2. Let's see if it does that. Everybody ready? You ready? Let's go. Scanning. We're scanning. We're scanning. Let's find the winners. Who's the winner? Oh, see? Yeah, I knew it. We had to do it. We got to do an incognito tab. Sorry, gang. Let's do this over again. Holy shit, we filled the whole wick. Awesome. Damn, Daniel. Fuck. Open incognito tab. Boom. Wait. Let's find that giveaway first. Okay, boom. I think we're ready. Let's do this. All right, let's try this again. And the winner is... Oh, the more people entered. The winner is... Jaya Seelan. Jaya Seelan. Congratulations, Jaya. So, Yogi and Jaya. Are you in here? I never win these things. Keep showing up. We're gonna keep giving them away. Like, is Jaya in here? W. What a W. He's in here. Awesome. Look, DM me from this account. It's got to be that account. DM me with your full name, your email, and proof that you're subbed on YouTube and you follow the IG. Chat. Don't get disappointed you didn't win today. I'm going to drop another reel tomorrow. I'm going to drop another funny tomorrow. And you're going to have a chance to win 2 more accounts next week. So I'm going to drop a reel tomorrow. You guys need to comment on it, and it'll enter you into next Friday's giveaway. All right, we'll give away 2 more next Friday. And for the Signal channel, we'll do 1 on Sunday. We'll give away 1 on Sunday. So if you want to be part of that, join the Signal channel, and we'll see you in our private Asian session stream on Sunday. Okay? Okay. Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Congrats, fellas. Driver license, Social Security number. Also need a green card and mother's maiden name. Yes. Wow, what a push it was. Wow, what a push it was. Shit. 30 might close as a light candle, and then you're like, fuck this. Yeah, this is not the closure we want on the hourly. So if this can push up another like 40, 50 pips in the next 2 minutes, 3 minutes, it'll be really good. So we got 2 W's. We got 2 giveaway winners. Another undefeated week. We're continuing our undefeated month and the undefeated 2025 year so far. We have reached 80 80, 80 wins in a row. And we've also lost about 25 subscribers. If YouTube was a person standing in front of me, I would shake the shit out of you. Fuck wrong with you? Where my subs at? Run your pockets. I'd shake the shit out of you right now. Yeah, I probably wouldn't swing at you, but I'd shake the shit out of you for sure. Two minutes. 2 minutes, Slim Shady, you're on. Let's get the music back in here for now. Just DM you on IG. All right, I'll check it after stream. So we've already grabbed these orders multiple times, right? We've had the 15 come down, the 5. We're closing below the most recent. Not too happy about that. But it's still a strong hourly bullish closure. I will look for positions if we get a bottom wick here at 27.48. That's good. Now it's closing above the most recent. Got a lit candle here on the 30. Might be a steep bottom wick, but if the first thing we do is come down, I will look for entries at this area. 27.48.07. Yeah, across all the time frames here. Only on the 5 we can possibly reject here. 27.49. If we re-break the highs here, I'll call it a stream. If we come down and we're able... Oh, hold on, let me flip this again. Yeah. If we break the highs here, I'll call it a stream. If we come down and we're able to tap this area before re-breaking highs, then we'll take entries here. And it looks like it's re-breaking highs. Yeah. We're probably going to call it a session here. We don't want that re-break, right? We want the slingshot that you see right now, right? Tapped an area and moved, but I'm not sure what it tapped though. Let's see. What is this area? Maybe there's something there. Oh yeah, there is. Look at that. Right on the dot. I didn't see that, but off the 1 hour. Yeah, it tapped that on the dot. I'm probably not taking that off the bottom. It wasn't really enough bottom wick. Interesting. Yeah, I was looking at the support right below it. Yeah, I'm going to call it a session here, gang. So it's 11 o'clock. Honestly, there's volume and volume late here. There's possibility of more positions if I'm gonna take positions, I will let you guys know. I'll tell you guys in the signal channel to lock in. You don't really have to be locked in yet. Right, you don't have to stay in front of the charts, but I'll let you know if this starts pushing heavy. We might take that next support here to fill the range out to 54 again, to retest 54. But I'm gonna do that in the signal channel. I'm gonna need more closures. All right. Amazing, amazing day today. 47 pips, got close to our 50. Got close to our average. Small wick, yeah, but it's not, remember I say it's not the numbers, it's not size, it's really the levels that matter, right? Time matters, the market levels matter, not really like, is it small wick, big wick? No, it's just, there's got to be enough for an advantage for you, obviously, and there is here, but it's really about the level, not what you see numbers wise. Oh yeah, chat, let's go. We got to do a little flex here. We haven't flexed today yet. Everybody ready? Let's go. And just pump the buys, like squeeze them so they, right? They feel the pump. Right, there we go. It feels great. What a great way to, you know, close out the week, send yourself off into the weekend. What would I lock in for? For maybe a 15 or a 30 close. All right, so that's how I'm gonna call it, because I see us pushing, and maybe we'll probably take it to the signal channel. Congratulations, Kenny, on that massive runner. And chat, you know what we forgot to do? We have not spammed these dubs. Yo, spam some dubs for the gram. All right, let's do this. I write you with my account, Jaya. Yeah, no, you got to send me a message from that account. Specifically from that account, that one. Yeah, and look out for tomorrow's post. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'll drop a reel, a funny, right? I make a funny, and when I make a funny, you comment on it to be entered into next week's giveaway. Okay, let's call it a session. Let's call it a week. What a lovely week it was. 80 wins in a row. Let's bring that same energy into next week. Okay, Zoom gang, I'll see you guys in the clubhouse side of things. Mods, I appreciate you helping me run the stream. Thank you so much. That was incredible. You guys are a big help. Signal channel, look out for our closure here in about 8 minutes. I'm gonna hop off. Oh, hold on a second. All right, yeah. Huh? All right, sorry. Yeah, where was I? Oh, I was right here. Yeah. So, what was I talking? Oh, I was saying bye. Yeah, chat. Let's take this to the Signal channel. Zoom gang. See on Clubhouse side of things. I already said that. Chat. Love and wisdom to you all. Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream. Got to thank everybody. This is like winning an award at like a Grammy, right? You got to walk up on stage and be like, thank you to the Academy. I appreciate everybody. Yeah, and Signal channel, I'll tell you guys whether I need you to lock in for a trade or not, or whether I'm going to be taking a position. I will say lock in. All right. I will look at the charts throughout the next hour until noon, and then I got to go at noon. I got to go get dressed, and I have some stuff to take care of. Okay? Capiche? What an incredible stream.
Boom shakalaka! He's on fire!
All right, chat. Let's call it a session here. Where's our outro? And be early tomorrow for the new intro, okay? To really get motivated and really get inspired and be ready for the session. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow Saturday. Be here Tuesday morning. No stream on Monday. Tuesday morning. If you want to stream before Monday, if you want to trade with me before Monday, join the Signal channel. We'll be trading live on YouTube, and the Signal channel will be our private Asian session, 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Other than that, I'll see you guys at 8 a.m. Eastern on Tuesday. Okay? All right. Chat, that's it for me. My time here is up, and just like that, another New York session is in the books. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Later. Damn, I gotta eat these eggs now.